I mean, just like, I mean, like, if you could drop raindrops on cotton, that would be the sound of majority of baby daddies. Like, people want to say those single mothers, single fathers, yeah, baby daddies, baby mamas. They ain't no need to, and that goes for every race of those that fall under that category. Because if you ain't married, or you're not married or divorced from that particular person you had children with, you are a baby mama or a baby daddy. Baby mamas scream loud and proud all over. You hear them every single day. They are making videos. This chick made a cheerleading video of taking her baby daddy to court. You know what I'm saying? This other female made a video about how her baby daddy robbed the bank, and she got the evidence from him that he actually did it, and then because it was a warrant out for his arrest and a reward fee of turning him in. She turned him in and got the reward fee and said, well, she's a single mother and she had to do what she had to do. Baby mamas out here are a threat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not an exaggeration. That's not it. You hear what I just said? She got the evidence on him, her children's father, and turned him in because she needed that money. Like, was the money gonna last forever? Was that $2 billion? She gonna spend that shit in a weekend. She sent this motherfucker. Regardless he did the crime, let them find him. Anyway, baby mamas out here loud and proud. They set motherfuckers up to get robbed, shot. Baby daddy's quiet as hell. We got trillions of stories to tell of the type, but you know why men don't talk about this? It's embarrassing. And at the same time, like, well, who gonna listen? Well, goddamn, if they listen to their ghetto ass stories, I don't know why the fuck they can't listen to ours. I don't know why. Why? Look, I understand what I'm doing is a little bit different, but it's something that needs to be told because a lot of men won't speak. And a lot of men that will speak don't get heard. And I'm not saying even I'm getting heard. I might only get one view on this motherfucker. That's fine. But that's one person that need to hear it. I post my stuff on IG. It's count_Noble_L Dallas on IG. I posted on Facebook under More Made. MOOR space MADE. More Made on Facebook. I posted this one story that I told my baby daddy story about how I found out my son wasn't mine. I posted that thing on IG and another man, peace to him and shit, commented and said, yo, this is my exact same story. And I ain't even going to particulars of what he told me his story was, but it was a wow. It was like my brother. And he said he was going to write a book to tell this shit because no one knows what the men go through in dealing with women. Women, they tell all these stories about men. They'll never tell you what they did to them. They don't never tell you all the trifling ass shit that they did to these men for these men to act the way they act. They just say the man ain't shit. And everybody claps resoundingly, yeah, girl, he ain't shit. Dr. Dre came out with The Chronic in 1991. I believe it was 1991, 92. It was the first album off of Death Row. The first singer off of Death Row, I believe, was Deep Cover. On the Deep Cover soundtrack, the movie Deep Cover with Lawrence Fishburne. about a cop becoming a detective and becoming a drug dealer. This was that was a movie that everyone need to go see. You need to see that movie. Deep Cover, Lawrence Fishburne. The soundtrack, on the soundtrack, the song was when the world got introduced to Snoop Dogg. This is the first time you ever saw, and this one he was Snoop Doggy Dogg. First time you ever heard this smooth voice on wax, as they used to say. And they made this song called 187 on a cop. And that's the first time you ever heard the term 187, which is a police code of a cop getting shot. Now, or murder. 187. So they made a song on the first album that Dre put out, if y'all remember, called The Chronic. And the last song on the album, do y'all remember what that song was? Did anybody know what the last song on The Chronic, Dr. Dre, 1991, first album, came out on Death Row? That song was called Bitches Ain't Shit. Do y'all remember that? The hook went, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. It was the first time I had ever heard some shit like that in my life. I had never heard of the stories that was being told on this song. Even though the first quote-unquote piece of the guys, and I ain't calling him a bitch, but the first bitch on the first verse was Dr. Dre talking about Eazy-E. In this song, Snoop Dogg talking about he went to jail, came out, he had to chin check somebody messing with his girl, and he was warned that his girl won't shit. And he was like, man, well, ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying, my girl good, ain't nobody gonna mess with my girl, because he think he is who he is. He get caught up out there in the streets, get locked up, come out, heard, you know what I'm saying, Dre comfort DLC, and Dre pick him up, like, yo, your girl's out here in these streets. So he like, I gotta do some chin checking. So he went over his girl's house, told Dre to pass him the, kicked in the door. I looked on the floor. It's my little cousin Dad's and he fucking my hoe. Yo, uncock my shit. I'm hard broke, but I'm still look, man, fuck a bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Baby Dad's got a story to tell. And you're gonna hear mine. You're gonna hear my stories. As many as I can tell. As many as I can remember. But the thing about Baby Dad is it's just men. You know, we got women's rights. It's men's rights. And if men wrote all the laws, then why is all of a sudden men are taking all our own rights away? To even be men. To be completely emasculated daily in all media. Especially if you're a blackamoor, if you're a black man out here, a so-called black man out here, athlete or whatever, that's all they talk about. You know, Tom Brady is a baby daddy too. Y'all know that, right? You know, before Tom Brady had married his ex, Giselle, he had just had a child with, I ain't gonna name her name. Y'all go find out. But he had just had a child with another, it was an actress. Then he went and married Giselle. Yeah, the greatest quarterback in NFL history is a baby daddy too. And then his wife left his ass for the personal trainer. I guess Tom Brady got a story to tell too. You know, ghetto ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin. You know, once upon a time back in the day, if a child was born out of wedlock, do you know what they call that child? Illegitimate. You used to call them illegitimate. Your illegitimate child, because no one made you and that child legit to come and claim it. Today they call them baby daddies and baby mamas. Ain't that some shit? Illegitimate. I have a legit story to tell about a lot of different things that a lot of men need to hear, and they need to understand that you're not the only one, and you ain't got to be worried about how you being judged. A man stands on what the hell he stands on. You could be standing on some bullshit, but stand on it. Loud and proud with it. Like, being quiet ain't helping us out at all. All we doing is just suffering quietly. Now with me and not no more. Straight up. Thank you to all the subscribers to the More of You podcast. We have yet to be monetized, and any donations we want to give to the channel, so we keep it going for the 23 and on. It will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.